Hello, my name is Takuma Nakata. I'm an interaction designer based in Kyoto, and welcome to my vvvv Gamma learning log. So last year on 2020, I started sharing a tutorial about how to create graphics using vvvv beta, and I think I uploaded about 40. Uh, and during the last Node 20, which is a festival organized by vvvv community group, uh, they announced the brand new Stride engine together with vvv Gamma, and vvv Gamma is like a new version of vvvv. So, and at that point, I was more like, okay, vvv Gamma is great, Stride engine is great. If you don't know about Stride engine, I have a tutorial explaining about Stride engine, so you can watch that one. But I was like, okay, even though Stride engine is there, I mean, I think it's cool, but I mean, if I want to create some cool graphics, I thought beta was still the best, and I believe still like 2-3 years, beta will be the best tool for me, at least to create graphics. However, end of last year, this community group released this project called Fuse. And this was actually announced by those smart people, smart guys, Kyle McLean and Nathan Sinigaguli. Sorry, I couldn't pronounce the Tore. And they are actually the guys who created Instance Noodle, Field Trips, Particle GPU, and those kind of MRE multi-render engine, which is basically like the plugins that I've been using to share graphics within beta. So I was like, wow, this is a big news, and this is actually what I was waiting for. So they announced this project for us to be able to create this kind of graphics using Gamma as well. I think these are mostly made in beta, so they want to port sort of like Field Trip or GP particle pack kind of stuff into Gamma. And I was like, okay, this is a big topic for me, and what I want to do within Gamma in future is this. I was like, okay, this project might take 2-3 years still, but I should start learning Gamma. Yeah, by the way, this Fuse project, I'll put the link below. This is a document explaining all about the Fuse project. And they also have this page, sponsorship page. And you can, if you have some soul or whatever to sponsor them, of course, it takes like a year for them to develop. And of course, they need money for that. And I actually sponsor them as an individual super backer. Backer. And I mean, I paid this by the money that I got from all of you guys who joined my webinar in 2020, which was like, for me, was amazing. And so I decided to support the community. So the money went here and then money went there, which is cool. And if you have your own company, you can also sponsorship as a sponsor as well, studios, whatever. I think whatever price, even though it's €100, I believe it will be great. So let's support. Yeah, so I mean, this Fuse project made me think, okay, I should start Gamma from now. And I also thought, why not share my learning process, because I'm total beginner with Gamma. However, I know how to use beta, so it might be like an interesting balance. So I decided to go. So I'll put this link below, visualprogramming.net. If you don't still yet have Gamma, just go to this website, get it. Today I'm going to be using this stable rather than preview, because I'm not going to talk anything about Stride engine. If you want to do Stride engine, you need to use preview. But today the topic is about exporting an app from vvvv Gamma. So I want to use this stable version, because Stride engine doesn't support exporting. Oh yeah, the install screen just blocked my recording. Anyway, so okay. Yeah, I'll just go for okay. And let's install this vvvv Gamma 20202.4 for today. Oh yeah, and so today our topic is going to be about like exporting, and exporting had few different tips I just learned by exporting it. So I just want to share that. I'm not going to go deeper with how to use the UI. It's basically the same with beta, like double click and you can get the node searcher, and that's basically how you use. So I'm not going to go for today. I'm not going to go deep with that. Might go in future, but today I just want to keep this simple, just with the exporting. Okie Oh yeah, and about export, I also learned by reading the greybook.vvvv.org, and they had an exporting application. And so here there were a nice documentation as well. Okay. Oh yeah, and about Fuse project. If you want to know deeper about it, there's also a roadmap. The Fuse project from the Node Institute. This is a YouTube live stream they made on 2020 December 14th. I didn't watch this in live, but I just saw it in like the new year, and I was surprised. So this made me start this tutorial. Okay, so let's get. So I got my wvv gamma right here. Let me just put everything in the screen. Right here. Right here, and yeah, so if you start wvv gamma from scratch, I think this is what you basically see. There is a help browser here, and there is like how to say, a plain node inspector. And if you've already played around with beta, as you already know, we can search for nodes like, I don't know, like plus or like render. And then if you click here, you can get your windows. Oh, I still don't know how to get this back, but you can see a render screen. So there is a different like types of renders as well. But I'm not going to go deeper with that. Today, what I'm going to do is I'm going to start a sample patch here, and I'm going to export one of them right now. So if you want to learn, there is a lot of like video tutorials here, first step. And if you go to learn, there's also like these ones with like video button makes you jump to YouTube. These ones are the documents, and the one without anything are like example patches. So if you scroll this down, you can actually see what kind of sample pack they have. There's also like a Skia, and if you don't know about Skia, I think it's better if you make a tutorial about explaining what Skia is. Like there is a difference between each. Anyway, today we're gonna open up. If you scroll down here, or if you type 2D, then you would get like a specific examples. So I'll use this compute the angle between two vector. Oh no, it's not this one. Sorry, it's not even this one. It's not this one. Oh, was it random walk? It could be this one. Anyway, sorry, I forgot which one I was using for this tutorial. Yeah, I had one of my favorite example patch that I really liked, and I forgot where it was. Animation. Oh yeah, this one. Let's go for animation. And animation between positions. So this one, I think it's really interesting. I mean, I just like the way it acts. And if you keep it like this, there's like a 1, 2, 3 sphere. They bounce in different speed. And I believe this is quite simple. So it's taking mouse position, and when you click left, then the sample and hold node will hold that value. So it only records the value when you press that with left click. So that's what it's doing. And then it's drawing 3 different scaled circle with stroke. Stroke is a brand new node. We didn't have this stroke node in beta, but it draws a stroke. So if you unplug this, right, if you unplug this, then it turns out to be not a stroke, but a fill. So if you add this one on the circle, you can get a stroke, which is quite cool. And then, yeah, for each, so there's 3 different types, so it's adding for each here. I'm going to explain this later on. I still don't understand exactly. If you know how to code, maybe you do. And then there's a grouping node and a grouping. I think this output, yeah, before getting these, this is 3 different spread of circles, but you need to use this group spectral to connect it to the graphical schema. But yeah, let's go deeper in that later on. Anyway, today we're going to get this exported as an exe, which is, I think all of you guys are using Windows, and that's what we need. So if you go here, if you left click, there is a button called export. You can also export with a function 9 button. But anyways, here, animation application to export, I'll just name this one 0106 learn log 00 episode 1. I don't know, learn log 001. Yeah, I'll just name it like that. And I'll just keep this output directory as default. So it's inside document wvv gamma export. And then I'll press export. Export? Come on. Oh, wait. It probably needs to be the same name. Sorry, yeah, I had this problem before. The name here probably has to be the same as this one. Anyway, I'll just keep it at how to animate between position.vl, and I'll press export. Hey, come on. Oh, it was it about this one? Oh, yeah, now it worked. I don't know why this happened, but now it's working, so it's okay. So if you have some problem, just try pressing. Maybe the directory doesn't exist, application name now, but just work. And once this bar is filled, then this run button will appear. So let's press this one. And then here we go. So now we have this patch as an exe, and it works exactly the same as in wvvv gamma, which is really cool. And let's see how that's working. So I'm going to get into my document folder. I'll just do that outside. Yeah, there is a wvvv gamma export. How to animate between positions. So this is a name. So as you can see, we already got an exe. So this one is a name extension. Yeah, so exe folder. So this is the application. So I'll just close this one and then reopen this one. And as you can see, we can have this working as an exe. So I think once you have this here, I'm not sure. Yeah, you need, these are the infos and like the plugins that we have we were using for it to work. So the reason why I ask you guys to install, how to say, the ones from, not the preview, but the stable is, I think preview has VL Stride, and VL Stride doesn't support exporting. So, but it exports the entire, it seems like, I believe there is a way to configure this, but it seems like it's exporting most of the plugins that I installed. So when I tried with Stride Engine included, I couldn't find a way to just avoid exporting including Stride Engine. So I was like, okay, I'll just have 2 different versions. One to play around in Stride Engine, and then if I want to export, I'll just open this one up and export it through that one. Okay, so yeah, now you can use this. You can also release this as your app. Oh, by the way, I forgot to mention, if you go, where was it? Exporting. If you go to, oh yeah, here. So if you go down here with visualprogramming.net, there are also a few examples. The smart people has already created an app using wvv gamma. This guy, like the schema, which is really, I tried to play around with. He made a visual programming app through visual programming app, which is wvv gamma. So yeah, this was really fun. This tile thing was also amazing. It's an audio. This is also like a node-based programming audio language. This was also really, really interesting. So you can finally export your own app made within vvvv. So I still don't know how to get deeper in this, but I'm also interested in exporting my own app. So this became my first tutorial. Okay, so as you can see, so we've got this exe. However, there is some problem. One, I don't want this renderer name to stay here. I want to either change it or hide this menu bar, because now we have this, and the size is also, you can scale it, and this is not the best way for you to export an app. So I want to try avoiding those. So how do we do that? So to learn how to get that, I just had to go to this, where was it? Oh yeah, this Greybook. So it actually explained down here, configure render appearance, set window state and set window state, or set window mode is the node that you have to use. So I just went here and then went set window, but unfortunately there were no node. Oh, window. There weren't any node with the same name. I was like, okay, what's happening? But then I went into this Greybook and I realized you need to get this vl core lib windows add. You need to add this nugget. I was like, how do we do that? So I just copy paste this one. Just went here, vvvv, back, patch. Where is it? Here you go. And then I was like, okay. Oh, and then I copy paste this vl core lib.windows, and I figured out that there's something with the same name. So I click this, and what that does, okay, so there's two different ones: vl device lib, vl and what it is basically, so these are the plugins, and in default, if you don't install it, it's not active, but it's there. So you need to click this to activate the plugin that you want to use. So now, since I already activated this vl core lib windows, now if I type windows, there is a set window state or window mode. Yeah, so set window mode. And what I want to use, I think, for now is the set window state, which has a render caption. So this is probably the name of the window, border style, and then we got a control box. I'm not sure what that is. And yeah, there's also a few different ones. So what we have to do here is we just basically have to connect this render to the set window state. And now if we click export, it will have this data, this info included in the exported app. So let's tweak this. First of all, just put this one here, and I want to change this name. So I will change this name to learn log 001. So as you can see now, learn log, okay, spell this. Learn log 001 is the name of the renderer. This looks better. And so if I press export with this, it should have a same name. Let's try that, export. Takes a bit of time. Oh, I need to finish my tutorial in 1 minute. 1 minute? Oh, there was a problem. Please report a problem. Oh, wait. Probably I need to change the name. I'll just delete the previous one because I don't need this. Bye-bye. Oh, and I also need to quit the app that I've had it already working. Okay, this is better. Then let's press export. Export. Yes, that's good. Okay, now it worked. If I press run, then I think, yeah, now the name of this bar is learn log 001, and it has exactly the same function. So this is okay. This is one good process. And then the second thing I wanted to do is I renamed it, but I still don't like this bar, so I just want to hide it. And what I will do here is I'll just go border style none. And now, as you can see, it doesn't have a border. which is great. If I change it to fixed single, yeah, now it seems like you can't change the size of the window. If I go to fixed 3D, what is that? I don't know. I don't know what this is. Fixed dialog. Yeah, this one also has the fixed size. Sizable, this is the one that was in default, so now you can change the size here. Fixed to tool window, sizable tool window. What is that? I'm not sure. Yeah, there's still a lot of things that I don't know. But anyway, oh wait, did something change? And sizable? No, it's the same. Okay, yeah, I'm not sure what they are, but I'll just keep this one as a none because I don't want the border to be here. Control box, I'm not sure what that is. Oh, in here, you can specify the state, minimize or maximize. I tried, for example, if I want to export with full screen, then maximize is the one that I should probably choose. So let's try exporting with the maximized and border style none. And then won't work if it's duplicating, so I'll just delete this one again, and then I'll export. Now where did it go? Okay, and now if I press run, oh, by the way, I want to change this to minimize because I don't need the yeah, okay. So now I have an app. So this is not the render from wvvv Gamma, but it's actually the app that I exported. And as you can see, it's full screen and I don't know how to get out of here. But yeah, right now it's full screened and it's taking my entire screen. The problem is I don't know how to get out of this window, and Alt 3, no, it doesn't work. Control W, it doesn't work. I have no idea how to get out of this, so I'll just go to this one and say like Honeyman, just end this app and quit it. Anyways, I think this was it for what I wanted to share today. So in this process, you can actually export an app made by yourself. So if you start learning, there's tons of interesting that you can already do with wvvv Gamma. So, I mean, getting this function to be able to export is definitely a game changer. So, yeah, that was it for today. Thanks for watching, and see you next time.